Hello and welcome. On this week's edition of the program, eyewitnesses tell us more about the impacts of flooding in their communities as officials of the Lagos State Ministry of Environment inspect drainage projects in high-risk areas. Also, the alleged move to evict occupants of the Nasarawa State Liaison Office in Lagos sparked concerns from indigents of the state residing in Lagos over the ownership status of the property. Details of these and more will come up shortly. I'm Joke Rogers. More rains are expected in Lagos and other parts of the country as predicted by the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET. In view of this and following the effects of recent downpour in some communities in Lagos, officials of the Lagos State Ministry of Environment undertook an inspection of ongoing drainage projects in the state. Interactions between the team and residents revealed the need to give immediate attention to heavily clogged drains.
Senior officials of the Lagos State Ministry of Environment and Water Resources head to Alimosho, one of the areas often affected by flooding. Walking through the street enables the officers determine the true state of the secondary collectors and how they are used. In Aboru, the team inspects the ongoing concrete lining of the Akinola-Aboru Canal. The canal goes through Abulegba, Okwoba, Agege and other communities across 4 local government areas. Residents here complain that the canal has not lived up to expectation.
When rain fall like this in our shop, we have raised our shop up, but the water is still coming inside. So the contractor, they need to do much. The canal is too small for the water. All the way from this side, from the mirror side, when you look at the gutter is too small. When the rain fall, all the whole road will be flooded. No matter how big is the motor, like all this trailer, the water used to spread the motor here.
All we need now is to channel it or to bring this one up or to channel this one, let the more than this, so that we'll be able to enjoy what they are doing.
The only solution to this problem is they should divert the water back to Oremiji and let the gutter be deep down to join the canal here. So that is the problem. There is no amount of anything, either they raise this bridge to high like this cannot solve the problem.
Interacting with members of the community and the local authority enables officers to further identify challenges.
It's more stronger, double stronger than the one they built now.
Come back, yeah.
And even more wider.
Just imagine Mr. Governor came around himself. Put yourself in his shoes, like these shoes, or my shoes, or he just came, spontaneous. Or deputy governor, that's the family around here. Or the speaker, that's another speaker. How do you think they will feel what we've just done here?
Can I say something to that?
Yeah, you are free.
Well, actually, we had a design which was supposed to be spanned through the whole section of this place. But when the construction started, it was almost about the time the rain was at its peak. Even though it was not something that should be allowed, but the contractor at this point stopped the construction, and we agreed that he was supposed to complete it.
Did you tell him?
Something it's not that the PSCs is not aware, but he gave us the instruction at that time that.
Did you escalate to him and give a paper trail? He failed to give the instruction to do it.
Sir? No, he said, are you aware? I said the PSCs is aware because the director too knows, and he came to the site.
Now, look at what Baba is saying. Baba is saying we had a wider road, a thicker bridge by way of quality. Now what you're giving us is half of what we had, and even the quality
Sir, it's not completed.
The project is not completed. From what I have asked, Baba, wọ́n máa ṣe títì yín ó máa fẹ̀, bridge yẹn máa fẹ̀. Definitely. Wọ́n máa ṣe èyí tó kù sí tó máa pé tí ò ní níyín lára. Ṣé ti gbọ́ bàbá? Iṣẹ́ yìí ń lọ ni wọ́n ti parí iṣẹ́ yín.
Sorry, sir.
Wọ́n ti parí iṣẹ́ yín.
I am here directly here.
Okay, you own the school.
The school here, yes. The private school. We have public
school. If just stand by a wall?
We have to do that so that because the wall was taken down over a year ago.
Yes.
To say that they needed access.
Yeah, sure.
They did that, and they've been at it for 2 years now. And every time it rains, we get flooded in there. The children of this public school, it's always so sad for them when it rains.
No, let's solve it. Let's solve it. We can resolve it here. The issue is this.
No complaint. No. It just gets flooded. It goes out. But that period of time it floods is dangerous. It catches these children unaware sometimes.
Excuse me, sir. This is engineering.
Yeah.
You said it is wrong to work in the rainy season.
No, that's when
Hold on.
Yeah.
Look at the 12 calendar months. When is the dry season now?
You don't understand. I'm not criticizing that.
I'm coming. No, we need to be factual. No, let's be factual when you talk.
Yeah, I'm being factual here. I said that last year.
We will escalate too much. Find a way to listen up the job. That's what we just in a way that it won't hurt anybody. Whatever incidents we are sorry about. Well, not intended.
From Alimo Show, the inspection team heads to Lagos Island. Continued flooding at Idumagbu, Ojogiwa, and other areas is of major concern. Businesses here in the commercial area come to a halt whenever it rains. The team visit Ilubirin to inspect and ascertain the status of the construction of a mega pump station, which is expected to drain water from flooded areas in Lagos State.
So you are now taking this one into these orange boxes. This is the sump. I've been saying the tank where the pump will be installed. So from here, we'll now be pumping. So it's easy for the water to now come to the
At the end of the inspection tour, officials explain their findings on the areas visited and the way forward.
Now, for me, realistically, what we have to do is raise the road level and then have a new drainage system. Hopefully, when this pumping station gets to fully be operational, then the other end of Lagos, Idumagbu Avenue, will be dry. And once it's dry, then the Works Ministry, Works and Infrastructure, comes to site to reconstruct that part of the road with a proper drainage channel that will bring the water out.
What we have done in Aboru is the exact capacity required. They will be seeing challenges now because some of the culverts were supposed to do has not been done. Like you saw today, the channels are wider than the culverts underneath the road. Okay, and this will cause a damning effect. Not until we finish every section and finish all the culverts, then there will be an issue. Like I said, let's just, have patience. Let's complete every section. We are working as weather allows us. If we damage the culvert, cars won't be able to move on the road. So we need to do areas where we can collect the water first. Once we've collected the water, we can now connect together. So it's a program that we have to consider other users. So that is what we're doing. The channel is the right size and it is perfect for the flow for the catchment.
While we're somewhere around Aboru, we checked in the drainages and we're seeing baskets from the markets and things like that. That goes to tell us that the marketers, we need to call their attention to those things, and we need to sound serious note of warning, because some of them have actually seen the drains as a convenient way of disposing their unused items in the market. So those are part of the issues that built up to where we are today.
Our intention on this program is to report activities in your neighborhood from the eyewitness perspective. You can be part of the program by using your mobile devices to capture what's happening around you and then follow the instructions to upload your pictures and videos on the eyewitness section of the Canals TV mobile app, which can then be downloaded from online stores. Providing your contact will enable us to reach out to you as we follow up to develop your story. We have pictures recently sent in by some eyewitnesses.
A collapsed roof of an uncompleted building at the Taraba State University makes the list of eyewitnesses' images this week. One person was reportedly killed with others injured from the incident assumed to have occurred due to the poor construction work.
This is how many times now? Fourth time to finish up.
A CCTV camera captures the moment a thief disguised as a dispatch rider unlocks a car parked on the James Robertson Street in Surulere, Lagos, to steal what appears to be the brain box of the car. There have been reports of car burglary in recent times in Lagos.
I'm telling you, because they can be see him. He has taken it. He's taking the brain box. He has driven off.
Another eyewitness video shows the moment the Lagos Fire and Rescue Service averted a fire incident involving a Range Rover SUV at Ikeja along Agege Motor Road. The rescue operatives are seen extinguishing the vehicle.
Hello, leave there now. Don't worry, don't just leave everything, please. Just leave everything.
The Lagos Fire and Rescue Service also fought a fire outbreak at Mega Plastic Industry in the Lupeji area of Mushin. The inferno started in the early hours of Saturday, September 23. At the time these images were sent, there was no report of casualty. An unidentified man attempted suicide on Falamo Bridge, Ikoyi, as seen in this eyewitness video. Passers-by were quick to avert the situation. And all three occupants were rescued from a 40-feet container trailer that accidentally crashed on a Toyota Corolla car. The accident occurred while the heavy-duty vehicle was ascending the Ojuelegba Bridge in Surulere, Lagos State.
Welcome back. Enraged indigents of Nasarawa State residing in Lagos are demanding an explanation from the state government over the alleged sale of the Nasarawa State Liaison Office in Lagos. A protest was held within the premises of the property.
Indigents of Nasarawa State, under the auspices of Nasarawa State Development Association, the Lagos State chapter, converge on the premises of the State Liaison Office to express their displeasure over the alleged sale of the property. According to them, the protests were convened following police harassment on staff and other indigents residing in the premises in the guise of evicting illegal occupants ordered by the Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule.
Therefore, we wish to register our strong protest against any action that will compromise the state ownership status of usage of Nasarawa State Licensing Office in Lagos. This property holds significant importance to the Nasarawa State community in Lagos, serving as a symbol of a state presence and influence the economic capital city. We repose this gross misconduct and are ready to defend our collective asset, which all our strength. We cannot allow Senator Almakura or any single individual to mortgage the state and our collective assets. It should be noted that we will not vacate Nasarawa State Licensing Office, even if Your Excellency or Senator Almakura unleashes the entire armory of the Nigeria police force on us. Your Excellency, sir, as a patriotic and bona fide indigents of Nasarawa State, we demand the following. 1. We call upon your esteemed office to launch a thorough and transparent investigation into the circumstances of purported sale surrounding the Nasarawa State Licensing Office in Lagos. This investigation should aim at determining the current ownership status, the legality or otherwise of any transaction, claim made, and whatever due process has been followed. 2. Protection and safeguarding of assets and the state indigents. We request that you take immediate action to ensure the protection of the property at the licensing office and the safeguarding of the indigents therein to avoid further harassment until investigation is concluded. 3. Transparency and accountability. We request that all action and decisions relating to the investigation of this side of this property are made with utmost transparency, accountability, ensure its credibility.
Representatives of different tribes in Nasarawa are also in support of the position of the larger body.
Sale of licensing office like selling of a foreign embassy, an embassy in another country. The election office here is very important. It's very important. It serves us a good purpose. So whatever the situation might be, we don't know who's actually bought this election office, but we want a reverse. If this election office had been sold, we want it reversed. We want an election office. This is the property we have. In Lagos, here we have other election office from other states who are still there. It has not been sold. Why Nasarawa State election office? And the idea of coming to harass our people here, our brothers and sisters who lives in the election office here, is unacceptable. If there are issues, if there are sales of election office, and there are issues that these people has to be moved out, at least proper notice has to be given to them. We all learned that police came here and took them out, got them arrested, without adequate notice.
Up to date, we don't see anybody that authorized them to come for that raiding, or how will I call it, either raiding or harassment, to arrest everybody that they are illegal occupants. I stay here since 2017. So I don't see a situation whereby people are saying they are illegal occupants. I am a prince from Nasarawa local government. My name is Sunday Alice Umgaku from Nasarawa local government. I get the development area. Correct. So we represent government anywhere we are. Government can't survive without us. We can't survive without government. If there is anything, they should let us know that we want to make use of this place. But Unfortunately, they did not inform us, and they just came to arrest everybody. And that young man and that gentleman did not volunteer himself. They should have packed everybody. So I am calling on the government of Nasarawa State, under Engineer Abdullah Sule. If you are the one doing this thing, remember, it was in the engine of Nasarawa State that voted you in. Yeah. And before you get there, you came to Lazin office here. You seek for our support, that we should support you, that will not disappoint us. But today, that day throughout, I was crying. I couldn't sleep. I was bitter. Why are you harassing us? If it is not from your government, please, we need public apology. Nasarawa State, am I speaking your mind? Yes. Am I speaking your mind? Yes. You cannot harass us because we belong to that state. The property belongs to us.
Who sent the police? This property belongs to Nasarawa State. This is not a property belong to police, Nigeria police. So there is an instruction from somewhere instructing that there are illegal occupants. From the words you hear illegal, it means somebody is in ownership of that property. And that is why we call all from ethnic group to express our grievances to the governor, to tell him such thing should not happen. Based on who we know him, a man of fairness, will not allow such kind of evil thing to happen to property belongs to Nasarawa State citizens.
In reaction to the allegation, a delegation from the Nasarawa State government, led by the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, meets with indigents in Lagos. The state government appeals for calm while relevant agencies investigate the matter.
And one thing that is very clear is that the mere presence of my humble self here is a clear indication that government is showing the political will to listen to their grievances and do something positive. But that notwithstanding, I'm also aware and informed duly that the State House of Assembly, through whom approval was purportedly obtained for the alleged sale, have also initiated a similar demand of the people by setting up a 7-man committee to actually unravel the circumstance that led us to this situation. But I want to assure you, as a government, I'm sure Engineer Abdullah Sule will come up with a very formidable decision that would be so pleasant to all of us. For now, the status quo remains, but the outcome of our findings will determine the next line of action. And I want to assure you, as the Chief Law Officer of the state, the rule of law must be observed strictly in the course of all this, unraveling all that is happening. So you are assuring that there will be no more harassment? Oh, definitely no more harassment. And we are going to set up machineries to actually liaise with the security agencies across between Lagos and Nasarawa State to ensure that there will be no cause for alarm.
That is what we are expecting from His Excellency, at least by sending the Attorney General of the state to this place. That is the first step. But even if this place had been sold in 20 years ago, all we need from him is to revoke the size of this property. That is our stand.
According to the leader of the delegation, the status quo regarding the use of the liaison office in Lagos remains unchanged. Nasarawa residents are trusting the government to take appropriate actions to address these concerns and uphold the interest and reputation of the state above other considerations.
There you have it. Thanks for those images. That's where we draw the curtain on this episode of the program. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. I'm Joke Rogers.